Show me my opponent. Let me get some music for y'all. Tell everybody get up in this joint. Tell everybody get up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody get up in this joint. We need everybody up in this joint. Feel me? Let's get some music rolling. Show me my opponent. That's what we're going to start telling the FUD people. Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent.
Yeah.
Show me my opponent.
Yeah. Watch yours. Escape.
And of course, we got to...
Money's only thing I feel.
Of course, we got to share this. We got to get everybody up in here. Art, what's the word? We about to get lit. You know what I'm saying? Who's it feel? Because really, we get lit on the bad days. These are the days that we're supposed to get excited about. People don't get excited about these days. These are the days you're supposed to get excited. Morning to everybody. We fucking live. We fucking live, baby. Come on through. DCA time, right?
Money's only thing I feel.
DCA time?
I ain't got no emotions, cause the money's only thing I feel. I am a pessimist, residence, keeping a white like Confederate. Watch me just exaggerate. All of these rappers, I'm better than all of these bitches before and they yell again. I got that ladder's my medicine. You can tell that I'm a genius like Edison. Resurrection of embezzlement. I'm in the field like I'm Julian Edelman. My flow is fire like
we need everybody to come up in this joint. I'm feeling good, baby. It's 2 for Tuesday. Double up day. It's your boy Crypto Billy. I'm back with another one. Tom, what's the word, baby? Let's get it. We got 17 people up here. Turn up. Millie in the house on the red days.
We treat the day like it's Christmas. Niggas, they out at me straight out the door. I got it, now they gon' listen. Please do not cost me, I'm Christian. Everything go like Egyptians. I got these bitches. I
got my McDonald's coffee. I need to get my mushroom coffee. You feel me? Rise. You need to holler at your boy because we getting that mushroom coffee. We ordered it. $30. Check out that Rise, baby. It's good for your indigestions, your digestive system, right? Yeah, your gut. Lit. We gonna get into the lit. We gonna get into them gaming tokens. We gonna get into all that. We wait for a few more people to get up in this joint. Meanwhile, in the chat, let me know how y'all kicking. How are y'all feeling?
Lot of shit up on my conscience. Transparent with the Louis frames. Sorry, I'm just being honest. Alexander Wayne Starphone. Life's a movie with a popcorn. Helicopter straight to Hollywood. Now I'm flying over Hawthorne. Rich nigga with an attitude. Strapped up like Deadpool.
We turned up, baby. Let's get it.
Fuck that bitch into the bedroom. Trust none, so it say sex, beat the pussy up.
Woo! Ain't nothing like that coffee in the morning. It ain't nothing like that coffee in the morning. Hop in the chat. Let me know how you doing. But now I'm trying to be a great dad. Made mistakes and I'ma keep it real. I ain't worrying about a deal. I was just trying to make a meal. I turn up on them red days, baby. CPI data coming out. 3 minutes. 3 CPI data coming out. They don't care about the CPI data over here. Alright, I'm lit enough. Alright, I'm turning off the music now. I'm turning off the music now. I'm lit enough. I'm lit enough. I'm turning off the music now. I'm tapping into the community. We lit. Alex Becker picks have been absolutely terrible. We're going to be talking about gaming crypto tokens and why you should be a little bit worried about gaming crypto tokens, because at the end of the day, family, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these gaming crypto tokens is just pure speculation, right? And I'm bullish on crypto gaming, but I know the game, right? So we're going to get into all of that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Cause Shay, what's the word, baby? I see a lot of people talking about lit. I think we talked about that in the Patreon. Very, very, very quick snippet of what lit was in the gaming tokens and things of that sort. Of course, we got to get into a lot today. A lot today. Y'all ain't gotta make fun about me on 480p no more, because we done upgraded the lens, baby. We back. We progressing, the community progressing. This is what it's about in crypto. You know what I'm saying? Upgrading, progression in life, right? People don't understand, right? Now, before I actually get into what I want to talk about today, people don't understand that I learned a lot from crypto. Crypto, you know, it's made my entire life healthy. You know, it's inspired me, right? To get in shape, to have, you know, top-notch health, because what is wealth, family, without health? It's also taught me so much things about the macro environment, about the economy, about just financial sovereignty, right? Financial sovereignty, the ability to escape the matrix. And that's why you're here. Like and subscribe if you're working to escape the matrix, because again, I'm a regular person just like you guys are, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna win. If win is what we do, lose is not an option. We do not quit. It's 2 for Tuesday, double up day. Usually your Tuesday sets the tone for your Wednesday, and your Wednesday sets the tone for the rest of the week. And how you gonna have a good Thursday and Friday and Saturday if you ain't rocking on Tuesday and Wednesday? So let's get into it, man. Did the CPI data come out yet? We don't know. B Rob said, what's the word? What's the word, baby? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? So what do we have here? So we do got CPI today, right? We do got CPI today. CPI is dropping in a few in a few minutes. It's 8:30. Is it 8:30 yet on my phone? Because my computer, for some odd reason, says another time. Did the CPI data? Let's see what the CPI data did. It come out hot? Chat, did the CPI data come out hot? Let's see. Did it come out hot? Because we know that will affect the market. Let's go to the latest. Miss across the board for US CPI. What is this? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Prior actual 2%, 3%, 4.1, 4%. Oh man. Okay. That right there was a little bit. I need somebody that can break it down a little bit. We did a little bit better than that. When the previous open for expected, currently 0.0, not giving me nothing. Somebody give me some context, right, of the CPI report. Let's see what's going on with this, because you know this food shit, man. Where we at? October. Because food, in my opinion, food is still expensive, man. Food is still extremely expensive. Y'all, I've been trying not to look at new vehicles because your boy wanted new vehicles. So I'm gonna stay away from new vehicles. But I want to get some context of what's going on in the CPI. Actual 3.2 previous. It looked like UPC expected. It looked like it went down. I don't know. I mean, it looked like, by the looks of it, it looks like we went down. I mean, they wanted it to be what, 3 point. What's the expected? It looked like we went down. How's the market reacted to this news? Hopefully, nobody sold their cryptocurrency. How's the market reacted to this news? Lit Lab Games, baby. Lit Lab. I'm not getting into Lit Lab, unfortunately. I got too many gaming cryptos as it is. If I make a move into Lit Lab, it's going to be because, you know what I'm saying, so it looks like, let's see, it looks like Bitcoin is reacting in a positive manner. And the fact that Ethereum is still holding 2,000. So yes, it looks like this was positive news for the entire market. We got positive news for the CPI. So it looks like Bitcoin could continue to pump. Ethereum looking to continue to pump. I'll tell you this. The fact that Ethereum is holding up at $2,000 is huge in the midst of everything else pumping. It shows me that somebody got to be buying Ethereum. We don't know if it's BlackRock. We don't know if these entities are front running a specific Ethereum ETF. But again, we got to have in our back in the head, you know, that these ETFs could inflate the price tremendously, right? We just don't know how high, or if the Ethereum ETF is even priced in. In my opinion, I don't think an Ethereum ETF is priced in. Some people feel like it's priced in. I don't feel like it's priced in. I don't even feel like 12 Bitcoin spot ETFs are priced in. But again, I did make a post yesterday, right? And, a post for last, but a lot of and I got this off my boy, Pump It Dump. Make sure if you hopping in this, you share this live stream, because, what I'm saying, we need to spread positive awareness on cryptocurrency. But I posted this chart yesterday, and Archie was like, what the fuck is this, trigonometry, astrology? But this is from my boy Pump and Dump, his channel, man, Pump and Dump, Dump and Pump, excuse me, the king of Dump and Pump. And he's a very, very bearish guy. I think his name is Ron. Very bearish guy, but he's bearish. He's a bull, but bearish short term, I guess. So he's one of those guys that's going to get bullish if Bitcoin hits 8 to 10K, right? So we got to be aware that this is a possibility that the downtrend continue. I don't think so. In order for this to happen, in my opinion, I think maybe we got to get a fake out on the ETF. We got to get another federal rate hike, and we got to really, really be put into a recessionary environment. I don't know if we go back to those levels. What news now of an Ethereum ETF possibility? I mean, hell, we got people making up XRP ETFs, goddamn Terra Luna Classic ETFs, Elon ETF. Everybody want an ETF these days. I don't think the XRP ETF is real, by the way. But we do got to be cautious that we haven't technically broken the downtrend just yet. Just yet. We got a little bit more that we got to do before we can potentially say that we've broken out of the downtrend, as you can see right here on the weekly, man. We got to really break this. We got to break this pattern, this downtrend pattern here, which we're almost there. We're like right there, right? So, maybe if we get 40K, 42K, the Bears will finally throw their hands up in the air and be like, you know what? I'm over this. And honestly, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. So we got bullish sentiment here on the spot ETF. Actually, let's go back to that. Bitcoin seems to be back rising. But I want to know from the chat. How did you play this? You know what I'm saying? In the last little bit of dumpish that we've seen, right? How did you play this, right? Did you hold strong? Me personally, I was just holding strong. I didn't look at this as one of those dips that I was personally looking to just jump into, to ape into. I just wanted a little bit more information. In my opinion, I wanted a little bit more information. So I wasn't taking this as a flash crash, right? I believe this was, a correction, a healthy correction. But how did you play it? Did you buy more cryptocurrency with this correction? Are you waiting to see if it goes a little bit longer? Or are you just out of fucking money and you like, look, man, I'm out, I'm tapped out, I'm riding this thing out, I'm still up on profits? Because I can imagine a lot of people who bought in January, they should be up. I know I'm up. So when these new gaming tokens come out and people like, Millie, ape into this gaming token, or Millie, look into this gaming token, in my opinion, I got 4 or 5 gaming tokens that's literally up right now. So I tell my Patreon this all the time. I know y'all want me to consistently drop new picks, but it's hard for me to talk about a pick if I'm not looking to invest into it or have it personally on my watch list. I try to be as transparent as possible. We had a great conversation yesterday about taking profits. And I told people, like, taking profits are subjective. It depends on your time frame. If you're in the cryptocurrency space for short term, mid-term, if you plan on holding for multiple cycles. And the most important thing that I figured out about taking profits is that the number one thing that is going to determine when and where you're taking profits is your ability, right? Is your ability to have a consistent income, right? And I think for a person like me, I have a consistent income. So I don't feel selling pressure. I don't feel the sun beating on my fucking head telling me to sell my cryptocurrencies because I got a consistent income. So when you got a consistent income, you can have those diamond hands, even though I don't like the term diamond hands, but you can have those diamond hands and you can navigate throughout the cryptocurrency space without feeling the need to have buying pressure. But if you got spotty income, right? Meaning your income, sometimes you got it, sometimes you load it up, and sometimes you just ain't got it, or maybe you run into that week where it's time to pay the bills this week. You might not be able to DCA. You might not be able to inject liquidity in the market. You might look at, hey, My altcoin I got 2 or 3 altcoins that just pumped 100%. Maybe I take profits here. So there's different strategies you can utilize. I know there's the rollover strategy where if you're into microcaps, and I'm into microcaps, I'm an altcoin gem hunter. Salute to all my altcoin gem hunters. But there's a rollover strategy where you can, when you get 2 or 3 tokens that's up 100%. Reason I can say that because I have 2 or 3 tokens, 4 or 5 that's up 100%. Where you can take that profit and roll it into a new cryptocurrency like Lit Lab Games, right? You can roll it into this, and if you took that profit and rolled it into Lit Lab before the reversal, well, frankly, you're up right now, right? You're up right now. So there is a world where you can kind of like, roll over your profits into maybe another play, but it's time consuming, right? Because if you're not, if you're in the matrix like me, I'm halfway out of the matrix, halfway in the matrix. If you're in the matrix, you really don't got time to consistently check your wallet with microcaps because they're highly volatile, right? They're highly volatile. So you just want to understand where you're at in cryptocurrency space. And once you understand where you're at specifically, if you're here short-term, mid-term, long-term, if you have consistent income, then I think that you can build around a strategy to take profits. That's just my mentality on it. Y'all let me know what y'all mentality on it. But there's different strategies. Strategies in crypto are subjective. There isn't one winning strategy. That's why you got holders, hodlers, and then you got traders. That's why you got whales and you got retail, institutions. It's just so much different strategies, and it's not one strategy that can lead you to being successful in cryptocurrency. It's really like a casino. Only the elite make it to the 1% percentile, right? And it's not that you're elite, right? It's timing, it's patience, right? And it's research, right? Constant research, constantly staying ahead of the game, the narratives, and putting yourself in a winning position, understanding where the cryptocurrency is ecosystem is headed for the future. So keep that in mind. But salute to the people that did get into Lit Lab Games. And I don't have nothing bad to say about Lit Lab Games. I haven't done enough research to give you guys a solid opinion on it. I know a lot of people been asking me. I kind of looked at it, was like, oh, okay game. What else did I like about it? Okay partnerships. I know they got the team and stuff like that. So I'm not here to down it or anything like that. But salute to the people who actually did, smash that trade. We love to see that. We love to see that in the cryptocurrency space. Now, before I actually get into the next sector, I want to kind of like talk to the chat. See how y'all doing. See how y'all kicking. You know what I'm saying? See what's the word. Chat go crazy. We got 48 people up here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Appreciate that. Smash the panic buy. Panic buy. Speaking of lit. Red days, beans days, all should be DCAs. Well, yeah, I've talked to whales in the space, right? There are some whales in the space that believe that you can DCA on the way up. I remember I seen B Roots giving out a strategy where he DCAs on the way up. So once he gets confirmation that we're currently in bullish momentum, he DCAs on the way up. So there are people that do that. Hart, what's the word? What do you think about the news about Kronos and the news about UAE and what's happening? I know they got they're supposed to be on the WEF, right? They're supposed to be on the WEF. I know that. I didn't touch anything, got to hold another year at least, not paying all them taxes. Yeah, and that is another key component in crypto that people look over. And I constantly think about that whenever I get that itch to take some profits. I'm like, wow, I know I made 100%, but technically I only made 60% because 40% is going back to taxes. So that's something we definitely got to keep an eye on. Salute to you for B-Rob for being conscious. Crypto Bacon says still holding. Solid. Sold a positive alt to BTC. It continued to rise, but it's okay. That's good, David. I nibbled at Tara. Probably get more with the downside. Took profits on Injective and Crest. Salute to you, Hart. Found a bunch of game ecosystems on AVAC like Yay Games, Janus Network, Gaming Equals, ETC, all still a baby though both. Yeah. So I seen Alex Becker talking about that on his channel. He was talking about the growth of AVAX and AVAX gaming, and I think there will be other chains that you actually see these games within a chain actually start to grow. But most people don't know how to utilize other chains, and I think I want to start doing videos on how to navigate across AVAX, how to navigate across Base, and really understanding how to utilize DeFi, because so many people miss out on opportunities. We did a banging live the other day of talking to the Tectonic ambassador. And he was explaining all these DeFi opportunities within the Cronus ecosystem. Stuff that even I personally missed out on. So that just tells me, man, you know, you got a lot to learn in crypto, but you got to be a sponge out here. Got to be a sponge. Thank you for the knowledge. Appreciate you, Nikki. What else we got here? Glad we good, Data, because I got more. Miria did give us a nice, healthy correction. DCA, if you have the money, Bitcoin, hold forever. Borrow towards it later when we can, when major banks and lending towards the altcoin, selling some late next year of 2025, depending on the weekly RSI is my plan. Salute to you, Crypto Bacon. Crypto Gambino, Soul going in. Yeah, so it has been going in. Actually, let's take a look at some cryptocurrencies. Right now, some of the ones that, you know, we hold. So if you want to go to my cheat sheet here, we can head over to the cheat sheet. I haven't really made any changes to the cheat sheet, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't really made any changes to the cheat sheet. It pretty much still the same. I'm heavily invested into a Launchpad meme coin, so if you want to know which one that is, join the Patreon or just watch some of the interviews we did on the videos. So that kind of like is taking up my whole Launchpad investment. Though I might look to get into some Launchpads a little bit closer to the bull run. But, you know, the norm. Hello, Rio. We literally smashed the Rio trade, getting in at 13, well, not a little bit less than 13 cent, maybe like almost 11, 12 cent. We smashed that trade. I'm still looking at high-low, GambleFi, you know, trading options type of cryptocurrency, betting whether Bitcoin or Ethereum will go high or will go down or up. Love it. Dubs, salute to Dream. Dream did a beautiful video on Dubs, but it really pointed out to some of the cons on Dubs. I'm bullish on Dubs, though. I think that Dubs can integrate a lot of the Web 2 users and pull them into the Web 3 ecosystem, and that's what you want to see. Robit, of course, will be a beast. It's top 3 in generated revenue. So when you see a cryptocurrency that's generating revenue and competing with the heights of stuff like Bitcoin and Ethereum, you really want to take advantage of that. People call Kuji the next Luna, not Luna Classic, Terra Luna, before the hype. Libra, of course, getting into the liquid staking derivatives. PlayZap, very, very surprised that PlayZap was able to hold at 50 cent. Very, very surprised. RVF fell a little bit. So RVF did award a lot of people an opportunity to DCA. We'll get into some price action. Actually, let's get into some of the price action to some of these crypto gems that we have. So we'll check out Soul first, because I know somebody did mention Soul. Let's pull up the screen here. So, let's see. Let's pull up the screen. All right. So 1 second. I don't know why my buttons are not working. Oh, there we go. I'm literally hitting the wrong button. Y'all ain't tell me I was hitting the wrong button. Y'all bogus. Y'all bogus for that. All right, back to that. Wow. So I hope the whole time that was I not showing my screen. I probably wasn't showing my screen the whole time. So if I wasn't showing my screen the whole time, now we're officially getting into the. I was hitting the wrong key there. But let's get into some of these cryptocurrency prices, right? I know somebody mentioned Solana here. So we did mention Solana sitting here at $54. Solana holding strong, right? A lot of these altcoins have held strong because of the growth of Ethereum, right? Ethereum has been very, very bullish. So it's good to see that strength for altcoins. I told you guys a few days ago, if we look at the altcoin season index here, that we're very, very close to altcoin season. And I called it. I literally called altcoin season a little bit. Well, I don't want to call this altcoin season. I just want to say an altcoin rally, because we knew that when the Tether Dominance capitulates under the 50-day moving average, technically for the next 100 days, you see strong altcoins, right? I think let me see if I got it pulled up here. I think I made a kind of like a graph of how that happened. If we go here each time, and let's expand the screen right here. So if we go here each time, and sorry if I didn't have my screen originally pulled up. I changed my keywords before the stream, and I freaking forgot. So hopefully that didn't run off people for seeing my big ugly face. I know y'all, not here for that. But again, you can see right here, we got last time we capitulated under the 50-day moving average, we seen a nice move from altcoins for about 154 days. Not specifically the altcoin season. So the first time it happens, we see the rally. So this is like the accumulation stage, the stage for us to get into those altcoins. Somebody blowing a horn outside. The second time it happened, this was around where November, August 2021, November, when we seen a massive altcoin season. So we're right around that same historic standpoint right here. So maybe for the next 100 days, we get some life from altcoins, right? We get some life from altcoins. So pay attention. We get some life from altcoins. We get that final rally here. And actually, let's go back here and give you guys kind of like what I'm seeing here on this charts, man. Love the charts. Always good to have some type of, some type of knowledge when it comes to charting here. But you can see here, maybe the tether dominance stays around right here, for 100 days, and then we get that rally, right? What's this put us in, like March? Would that put us right around the get the hold on, man. This got to get out of my way. That puts us around March. Shit, let's see. I don't have the halving cycle pulled up here on my thing. The halving cycle is right around what? April 2024. So actually, let me put a little line here for the halving cycle. Right around April 15th, 2024. All right. So let's do that. Right. So kind of like this, right? We see for 100 days, we see some life from altcoins. Then we see that last major dump. So I know it's like, why are you saying dump, but you're going up? The tether dominance is a inverted chart to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So it shows people are putting money back into stables. Whales are smart. Institutions are smart money. What they do is they trap retail here. They'll trap retail here, right? So what you're looking for is the trap right before the halving cycle. You want the trap. And when you see that spike from tether dominance, it kind of confirms that we could possibly get one last flash crash here. So what I'm expecting is that one last flash crash before we actually go back down below the 50-day moving average again and do the same thing here, like we said. And this could possibly be the bull run around here, maybe October, November 2024. So ugly ass lines. I get it. I hate riding lines on this trading view. They really suck. But you kind of get the gist of what I'm saying, right? Kind of like trapping liquidity in retail here, thinking, hey, we're in the altcoin season. This is something new. We've never seen this in history. Oh, altcoins are running. Trap us here. Dump us off. Straight dump us off, right? And then capitulate. This is when the whales, retail institutions fill up their bags finally, and we see that altcoin season that everybody truly wants to see around maybe November, maybe somewhere around October 2024. So I mean, this is all speculation, but that's what I'm preparing my mind for. That way I don't get overly bullish and I don't get overly bearish. So I just want to keep that in your head. And another thing I want to talk about is crypto gaming here. So just being aware of what's going on with crypto gaming. This is Alex Becker's portfolio here. So I know a lot of people was wondering about the thumbnail. Bringing Alex Becker up in this joint. We need to have Alex Becker on stream. Alex Becker, if you're watching this, holla at your boy. But this is Alex Becker portfolio. You can see it's been dormant for the last 4 days here. Last purchase was Sidious. He bought some Sidious. He bought about $7,000 of Sidious. He's down $296. He also bought $5,000 worth of Sol. So I mean, you see some of these influencers literally getting wrecked buying at the tops. And this is why it's so important to really take an opportunity of following some of the smaller crypto influencers or YouTubers or enthusiasts like myself, because we actually do research. We're not just looking at the charts very, very quickly and saying, oh, this has dropped 99%. This is the time to inject, because we don't truly know if those cryptocurrencies will ever go back to all-time highs. So the people that were following the gem hunters, they had an opportunity to get in some of the new cryptocurrencies, the better half of the new cryptocurrencies, and now you're up 102%, 100%, 2%, compared to getting wrecked here like Alex Becker, and which is absolutely crazy, because you can see here a few days ago, Alex Becker bought Exceed, XED. He bought XED token, right? Pumped it up and literally dumped on retail head. So a lot of people made videos about this. It was like, oh, Alex Becker is buying Exceed me. Alex Becker is buying Exceed me. And if you go here to the 7-day chart, let's see if we can actually see it on the 7-day chart. You can see Alex Becker bought probably here, pumped it up. He probably bought here, pumped it up here, and then retail pumped his fucking bags here, and he dumped everything, and it kind of went back down here. So you can actually see. And it really makes sense right here, because you can actually see it. Bought here, right? This is him. His bags get pumped up here. Retail pumps his bags. He dumps it. It goes back to almost where it starts. So for the people that's following this guy, and don't get me wrong, I truly respect Alex Becker and his mind on how he thinks, his VC ability, the ability to get into these tokens, these ICOs, IDOs early. Respect. But you got to be cautious when you see a YouTuber or influencer that hasn't talked about cryptocurrency in literally 2 years start making videos again. It's kind of like out of touch. You can't expect Michael Jordan to leave basketball for 2 years and go play baseball and then come back dropping 40 and 50. It took him a while to kind of knock the rust off. So I think Alex Becker will get back in tune of what's really going on in the gaming ecosystem, but right now he's rusty as fuck. He needs to knock some of that rust off. He need to go in the gym, shoot a couple jump shots, because this ain't it, baby. This ain't it. And a lot of people got wrecked chasing that retail, that Alex Becker pumped off the news that, hey, this is his wallet. He bought Exceed me. Let's jump in. So a lot of people bought at the top and got wrecked, and he made a quick bag. He made a very, very quick bag. So I would be cautious with these big guys, right? These big guys. Look, he sold off his ALU. These are tokens that he at one point held that he absolutely sold off. So right now, as far as his gaming portfolio, because he probably has multiple portfolios, Sidious is one of his biggest holdings right here, and we can go see how Sidious pumped. I believe he pumped up another project called Network. I don't know if he sold that because I wasn't seeing it on here. But if we go to the 7-day, you can see people he probably pumped it up here, and then people are pumping it up. And, you know, he hasn't sold any Sidious, so he probably has a little bit more conviction with Sidious. But if we go over here to Network, right? We go over here to Network. On the 7-day, this is another project he pumped up, and I'm not sure if he's still holding this, but this has been a little bit more solid than the Exceed me. Exceed me seemed like it was solely a cash grab, allegedly, right? Allegedly a cash grab for Alex Becker. So we'll continue, man, because again, just going on some of my picks, we can go to PlayZap here. I mean, PlayZap is at 48 cents. It was holding 50 cents. It's, you know, rising as we're making a stream. The Milli pump. And if we go to the year, you can see that we're up massively here on PlayZap. Almost literally a 10x, right? 10x, 5 cent to 50 cent. 10x, and I haven't sold a bag. I haven't sold a bag of my PlayZap. And it's not because I just have this ultimate conviction that PlayZap is the next Gala. I just feel like the gaming narratives, they just have much more potential to pump, and I'm not at a crunch for liquidity where I'm like, I want to sell at a 10x. And I'm not here to say I'm being a little bit greedy, because hell, it might not even pump no more. This might be it for PlayZap, and people come back to this video and be like, Millie, you should have sold up here. You should have just took that 10x off the table. It is what it is. But if you've been following my channel for a while, then you know, like, I sold Pandora super early. I sold Pendo at a 10x, and then it ended up going to almost a 20-30x. And not saying that PlayZap will do the same thing, but I just don't want to, you know, prematurely sell a cryptocurrency when we're at the start of the bull run, right? Same thing that a lot of people were selling Jasmine at 203, which to this day, I don't fucking understand how you do that when Jasmine has 48% of the circulation, 98% of circulation in supply, right? So 49 billion tokens of 50 billion tokens max. And if you go to XRP and Hadera, which both have 50 billion tokens next, I mean, at one point, HBAR was at 50 cents. At one point, XRP was at $3. So, hell, even if Jasmine get to 10 cent, 20 cent, 30 cent, you're still winning. You're still winning. So, personally, I would have just chalked that Jasmine investment up and be like, you know what? Let's see what this thing does in the bull run. If it doesn't do nothing, I'm out. It is what it is. I'll cut my costs. But I know a lot of people do hold the bags of Jasmine. So, just put the potential of it to reach $1, kind of, in my opinion, if we're saying, well, it's a 50-50 chance that it makes $1, maybe it's just a 25% because we do have a lot of bag holders on the way up, which coincides with the fact that a lot of people that understand crypto, you'll see a lot of the people that's been around, they kind of get into these new cryptocurrencies with the hottest narratives because it really takes away from that factor, right, of having to deal with bag holders, people that's been holding the bag and looking to sell on the way up. So you always got to be conscious of that with the older cryptos. But it is a hoax when people say, oh, old cryptos don't pump. I mean, Cardano proved that's a lie. So you have to be conscious that, you know, some of these older cryptos will pump. Will they pump back to all-time highs? That's something you have to do as far as researching the inflation and dilution. But if they have good tokenomics, it is a possibility. And of course, if they have a pretty nice community, that's also a possibility. So hype, tokenomics, demand, use case, everyday use case, those are some of the things you want to look for. And of course, do your research on the vesting schedules to make sure you're not going to get dumped on by VC or early bag holders. So let's chat it up with the chat. Before I go into chat, I guess I'll check out a few more of the picks, right? Miria, let's see what Miria's up 3% on the day. It looks like we got good CPI news, so we're seeing a lot of altcoins rebound. Again, I didn't make any moves, I didn't buy, I didn't sell, but some people I seen in the chat were like, oh, we bought. Let's go to my baby. Let's check out our four horsemen, right? Gonna run like a thoroughbred. We got a Tor protocol here at $1.68. One point it almost got to $1.90. So nice good pullback from a Tor protocol sitting here around $1.70, $1.68. Let's check out PAL AI. You know, you guys, I'm very bullish on AI. You can see PAL AI up 20% on the day. Salute to the people that that took a look at the Patreon and was like, you know what, PAL, I like what Millie's talking about, PAL. I'll do my research and take an opportunity to look into PAL. I told you guys about TAL, right? BitTensor, very, very bullish cryptocurrency. Very, very bullish cryptocurrency. Love what I'm seeing from BitTensor here. We can go through a few more that I'm looking at. I haven't checked JoyStream in a while. I don't know what's going on with that. I know a lot of people been telling me about Bottle and things like that. Make sure you go check out my interview with tokenomics where he talked about his top 3 altcoins as well. What else we got? We got gaming, we got AI, we talked about privacy, and I guess we'll do BitRock since that's part of my 4 horsemen, right? And you can see BitRock down 5% on a day, but we did see a nice pump from around 8 cents. We literally got into BitRock right down here before the reversal. You can see it starts that uptrend, and we've literally been winning that trade. So it made no sense for me to actually make any new moves, to pour any more new liquidity into crypto. I'm in a good spot right now. Again, I'm looking for a real flash crash, not a correction. So I want to make that clear. I'm looking for a flash crash, not a correction, because you wanna, and somebody asked me about this in the Patreon. So my guy, if you're watching this, anywhere between 10 to 30% in stable coins prepared and ready, right? 10 to 30% in stable coins, or even Bitcoin. If you prefer to put it in Bitcoin because Bitcoin is on a upward trajectory, you can do that because you'll see gains on Bitcoin opposed to a stable coin. It kind of like stays the same unless you're staking it or earning some type of API, APR, APY, APR, or whatever. But with Bitcoin, since it's in the uptrend, you could probably put that into Bitcoin, and whenever you're ready to deploy into a market. Now, of course, you want to have your solo Bitcoin bag that you plan on holding forever. But if you want to take that 10 to 30% out of stables, put it in Bitcoin because Bitcoin is constantly rising, well, then you're making gains on the way up before you deploy it into that new cryptocurrency, that new narrative, or that new play. So, kind of like make your money work for itself, understand what you're doing. But let's talk to the chat here and see what you guys got going on, man. See what you guys got going on. Is crypto a W right now? Are we a W, right? Are we a W? See what y'all talking about in the chat. Y'all going crazy in the chat. Dano, what's good? Let me get all the way up here and get into some of the comments. Let's see. I just earned myself. I had to within wallets index to wallets to CX wallets real PETA, but got it. Millie opinion on LCX. LCX is pretty good. They don't have the best cryptocurrencies on as far as portfolio. I mean, their cryptocurrency list is absolutely worse than Crypto.com, and we've seen Crypto.com put in a mean correction. I love Crow, but if you're DJing like me and you're looking for great small caps, in my opinion, there's better exchanges and even DEXs to utilize your degency, right? I'm not holding any LCX. I dibbled and dabbled it a little bit early, but I currently do not hold any LCX. I do hold RVF though. I'm very bullish on Rocket Exchange. They have just recently corrected, so if you're interested in that, I would definitely do some research and look into that. They have a aggregator that picks the best cryptocurrency prices across the market with over 450 different cryptos. They also have a interoperable swap that's seamless, where you can swap BTC and ETH coins in a seamless fashion. And they also got a huge buyback on the way around the halving cycle, where a lot of the holders will be rewarded in revenue. So there goes the utility there for holding the RVF token. Very bullish on RVF. Low market cap at the moment and interested. Exchange needs some work, but if it takes off 100 million, that's great. I like LCX because they are in a country that loves crypto, and it's one of the richest countries per capita. That's interesting take. I love that. Interesting take there. LCX also has big on tokenizing natural resources. Yeah, they are big on tokenizing, and they got some, I don't want to say partnerships, but they have collaborated in the past with Quant, and then we've seen LeoX, Galileo Protocol come out, which is the premier token, Quant token, for tokenization. So I love the connection between those three projects there. Nakamoto Games, yes, I think Nakamoto Games it's risen like 1,000% on the year, but it's still nothing compared to its all-time high. And with that the bullish tokenomics, there is a world that where Nakamoto Games could possibly get back to its all-time high. So I love what Naka is doing. Not nothing to say bullish on bad about Naka. Jasmine, I do hold Jasmine, of course. Stacks is a good play. If you're bullish on Bitcoin, I mean it's a win-win situation there. When Bitcoin pumps, Stacks pumps. BRC20 tokens you are early in. I know Track is a good one. Seth was telling me about that. So yeah. BRC20 Stacks. I think that helps with the scaling of Bitcoin. So when you see Michael Saylor bullish on the ability to scale Bitcoin with the Lightning Network and things that's going on, there is a world where I could see those BRC20 tokens and even Stacks here going parabolic when Bitcoin rises to 70K and then possibly a 100K. So keep that in mind. Never heard of Taproot. Bump that. If Becker the Pecker is pumping and dumping, he is a piece of plenty of others to give my precious time to. Yeah, man, I just gave you guys an example of how he pumped up Exceed Me and immediately dumped it. So, and again, so how can I put this? How can I put this in a way? I mean, do you call retail traders pump and dumps? I don't know if Alex Becker, if you could consider that. Now, hear me out, Cache. I don't know if you can consider that a pump and dump, unless he's aware that people are literally tracking his wallet, and he most likely he is aware that people are. But he didn't make a video about Exceed Me and then dump it, right? This is something he did as if he was a trader, right? He made a trade, got up, took his profits. So I wouldn't specifically call that a pump and dump because he didn't make a video about it and kind of like, make his following buy into Exceed Me. This is something he did on the back end in his own personal time. And then you got people that's following his wallet that decided to say, oh, make a video about, oh, we just seen Alex Becker buy this. So I would blame those influencers that made the videos about Alex Becker's wallet and him buying Exceed Me, because he didn't personally make a video and say, oh, I bought Exceed Me. Guys, this is the next big thing. Not financial advice. You do what you do. He didn't do that. So we got to be fair across the board. He played it like he was a retail trader, right? Just a trader. So I would put more blame on these influencers that's making these, and it's crazy. They're getting like 5,000 views on these videos. They're making videos about this man's wallet, right? But they're not saying, hey, this is high risk. They're making videos about this man's wallet and making you feel like Alex Becker's buying crypto now. Buy what Alex Becker buys. And it's making Alex Becker rich as fuck while you're personally getting wrecked. So I'm a big fan of Rubicon, and I think Classy Crypto did one. I'm a big fan of those guys, but I wouldn't do that. I considered it like, oh, Millie, you could get views. Make a video about Alex Becker wallet. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to make a real video, right? I'm going to keep it all the way get with y'all. I'm not going to say, oh, he's buying this. Let's get in now. And then he fucking dumps it. And now everybody got caught holding a bag of a cryptocurrency project they didn't even do no fucking research on. They didn't even want the cryptocurrency. They were just like, Alex Becker's a big brain buy now. He bought, I'm going to buy. Let's run it, turn up 100 fucking X, and you get dumped on. So I blame those guys who made those videos about his wallet. I don't personally blame him. Y'all know I got to keep it real on here. Never heard of TIA. The crypto insider game doesn't seem to have a good lifespan. Stan, you're right. That makes following Becker even worse. Any updates on Quant's tech? I'm bullish on Quant, like Quant. Elmo gang launching soon. Yeah, Elmo, in my opinion, they have somebody suppressing the price. I don't know who the fuck it is. Being completely honest with you guys, that project, it has too much going on to be sitting at the price action it is right now. And I can actually bring it on the screen here and show you guys what I'm talking about. So if we swing over here to the lovely Dex tools, and Moons is back pumping. Like this again. Like they sold off on the community, right? And then and this is before I actually get into the Elmo token. But this pissed me off about Moons, right? They literally wrecked everybody, right? And I guess this is what they're saying to make it hold. But most people sold those cryptocurrencies. They didn't hold. They didn't know that they was gonna come a month later and say, "Oh, we're announcing a contract. We're back. Moons to the fucking moon." And now all these whales, they're going to get you trapped into Moons here because you're right, Stan. The crypto insider game is insane, and I could do the same thing. I honestly could do the same thing, but I just can't get into that. And you can see here on the 4 hours thing is overbought. But Moons, they just dropped the tweet, said, "Oh, we renounced the contract 4 fucking weeks ago. You wrecked the community. You should have said that 4 weeks ago. Hey, in a couple weeks, we plan on renouncing the contract. So the people who got wrecked, maybe they wouldn't have sold their cryptocurrency. Maybe they would have still been holding it, right? And maybe they could have got some of their fucking money back. But y'all didn't say that. It's really blows my mind how these projects get away with blatant fucking manipulation, man. I'm sorry for dropping all these F-bombs, but it's really pissing me off because I'm passionate about the community. And I got literally like, you know what I'm saying? People were just trying to bash me for being transparent about me selling Elon and you know what I'm saying? You bash the guys, you know what I mean? Even Crypto John, regardless of what he did, he was transparent with you guys. Stop bashing the people that's transparent and bash these motherfuckers, man. Bash them. They the ones that's not telling you nothing. And then you like, you know, caught red-handed. Messed up. Bash them. Don't bash the people that's being transparent, man. Oh, you know the fun in my bags, Billy. Ha ha ha. Fud. Don't bash me, bro. So, let's get into this right here, because you can see Moons. Moons is right here. And you can see the blatant manipulation. This is allegedly blatant manipulation. Elmo, very, very good project, right? I spelled that so wrong. I spelled that. I spelled that so wrong. And I reached out to Master. Like I said, I don't want anything in return. I just want to know what's going on with the massive suppression of Elmo. Elmo got all of this stuff going for it. Are they reinvesting into the project? Why is this project still under a half a penny? Because it has a lot of beautiful things going on for it. But I mean, it's massively being suppressed here. If we go to the 3-day charts, Elmo has done nothing but put in lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Now, I will say this. On the 3-day chart, the Bollinger Bands are tightening. So there is a golden, right? There is a it may be rainbow at the end of the and I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out there for the Elmo token. So this is what I'm seeing on the 3-day chart, right? Once this stock RSI fully resets and confirms above 20, it needs to reset. Once this RSI resets on the 3-day chart, you will see something like this in the future where the reversal will start and the downtrend will end, right? Maybe it goes down a little bit further and then boom, we will start to see the uptrend begin. It's just not there yet. You can tell by the stock RSI, the reversal is still not there. The 3-day is extremely fucking bearish, right? It's just bearish. The bears. But I want to know, I feel like whales are suppressing this project for a huge run to the upside. So it's not negative. It's not actually a negative thing unless this thing just dumps off and completely capitulates. But for Elmo, if you're buying Elmo down here, right, when it does put in the reversal, right, you're going to look like a genius because you took advantage of this massive accumulation cycle. So right now, Elmo is putting in a massive let's make that yellow. A massive accumulation cycle here. Massive, right? So I want to point that out. That just because I feel like the price is being suppressed, I'm not saying that it's technically a bad thing. I'm just saying there's somebody suppressing this price because it's too many beautiful things happening with this project as far as development, burns, games, utility, swaps, use case, partnerships. But it's just not reflecting in the price. But when this reversal finally gets put in, the reversal will be massive because of these tokenomics are so bullish. So, yeah, the reversal, once Elmo gets his act together, it will be massive. I can kind of like see it forming right now. So, I want to actually check out the daily charts to see if we do have a golden cross on the horizon, if this project has been around long enough, so we can see the 200-day and the moving the 50-day here. 200-day. Actually, let's move the BBs out the way. Let's move the BBs. We move the BBLs out the way. BBLs, get out the way. Remove the BBLs. We gotta move the BBLs. Not enough information to see if the 200-day moving average just yet. Do they have it on a smaller time frame maybe? All right, so yeah. So this is what I'm talking about right here. So on the 12-hour, you can see the golden cross kind of like got rejected here. So it looked like it was about to have a golden cross, but you're starting to see the downtrend continue. It's just peak bearish right now. So I think that once this project puts in a true reversal, it's going to be a massive freaking move from Elmo. Massive move from Elmo. All right, let's get back into the comments here. 51 people in here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. I like Alluvium. I'm not really buying Alluvium right now, but if you're into like blue chip gaming cryptocurrencies, good move. IMX is like the king of infrastructure for crypto gaming, so another big move. Truly, we talk about Libra. Good time to buy. Um, yeah, Libra around $1 is. Let me see. I haven't checked Libra. Let me check it for you guys. Libra. Let's see what we're seeing from Libra. Libra. Let's go to Libra here. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in to the live streams. Try to do these live streams for you guys whenever I can, whenever I have the extra time to, hit a live stream today. So Libra, huge. But see, you see how the reversal ended and then a huge cup and handle? That's what I'm talking about from Elmo. Perfect example. This is a perfect example of what's to come for Elmo if you took advantage and accumulated. I think Libra almost hit like, what, $1 or $2 the other day. It had massive pump almost to $2. We got into Libra right around here, around 70 cent, anywhere between 90 cent, 70 cent is when I was doing my thing here with Libra. And because I had to make up for what happened with Pendle, right? I literally fumbled the rock with Pendle. Libra putting in a flag pattern here. So if we go to the 12-hour chart, let's take a look. Definitely overbought, but oversold on the 12-hour. So Libra, if it's truly correcting here, right? I think Libra is preparing for another move. So we know 60% of the time these little moves right here come down. So it may come down to maybe a little further. It maybe come down to maybe 120 cent. Retesting this 50-day. We do got a 50-day moving average right here. Or it just comes down a little bit more, puts in this descending pattern. It looks to move up. Let's check on the 4-hour charts if we got some type of confirmation. Yeah, so I don't think the dump is finished just yet. It's kind of like putting in a little consolidation pattern here. But you can see the stock RSI still wants to go down a little bit lower on the 4-hour chart. So I don't think the dump is finished yet. I think Libra can possibly come retest maybe $1.20, $1.30, and then we start to see it continue its uptrend from here. So just based on your cost basis, your average will determine if you want to raise your average. If you got into Libra at 70 cent, 90 cent, then you would be raising your average, right, if you decide to buy in now. But if you feel like you don't have enough tokens, there is opportunity there sitting at a $26 million market cap for a project that's under the liquid staking derivatives that we know when we get these Ethereum ETFs, these Libras, the Pendles, the makers, these projects will go parabolic. So I want to make that clear. Let's get back into the chat here. Chat, what's the word? Less supply than Bitcoin, and people have incentive to never sell their tokens because of the revenue distribution. Oh, I didn't know about the revenue distribution there with Illuvium. Imagine having revenue distribution in Fortnite. Would you ever sell? Well, Illuvium has to execute with the game. We need the game. Can't fault someone for taking profits, I guess. Right, Troy. Right. You can't fault somebody for taking profits, right? I do like the 4 games in their ecosystem. My favorite is Illuvium Zero. A lot of talk about Illuvium. I love H-bar and ICP tech, but the tokenomics is a killer. Is there any hope or strategy for following these tech monsters? Well, yeah. When you look at so I'm going to put it like this. I think this goes for more Hadera than ICP. And so this guy Jerry Bansfield did a awful video on Jasmine, and that's my guy, but man, his ability to shield ICP and tear down other cryptocurrencies is amazing. But Hadera, let's talk about Hadera. When you look at the governance council, right? Let's check it out. Actually, let me pull up my screen here. 1 second, family. Let's go to Hadera. I want to go to the H-bar council. And we just topped out at 65 people, man. Make sure when you hop in this joint, like and subscribe. Let me know in the chat if you're new. Let me know in the chat if this is your first time connecting with Millie and kind of like watching my streams, man. Because I want to make you a homer here and stay here and be here. We will be doing more streams. So, Shift L here. Taking a look at the Hadera Council. So taking a look at the Hadera Council, right? We got to ask ourselves, if we get a Bitcoin spot ETF, if we get a Ethereum ETF, if we get something crazy like a XRP ETF, and the XRP people have been literally going crazy about this fake ass ETF. I don't know if it's real. We'll have to just see out. So, do you not think something that has these type of entities sitting at the council couldn't possibly, you don't think in the next 2 to 5 years we could possibly see a Hadera ETF? I think it's a possibility. They have really every tech giant behind it. If you've been paying attention to Hadera and and I can only speak on Hadera because I don't follow ICP like that. If you follow ICP, you probably need to ask Jerry Benz for that question about what you just asked about me. I don't follow ICP. I'm bullish on ICP, but I don't follow it enough. I've been looking into it, doing massive. I actually been doing a lot of research on ICP, but not enough to really do a video or give you an opinion on it. But HBAR, been following HBAR for 2 years. The tokenomics have become a lot more better throughout the bear market, right? They've been releasing. They've been releasing so much on us. I'm turning into a skeleton waiting for the price action. HBAR has put in a massive accumulation cycle. So I look at HBAR as two things. We're either going to get wrecked as exit liquidity for these Web 2 entities. And when I say Web 2, I'm thinking about like, hey, maybe they just created a cryptocurrency for a cash grab. We always got to keep that in the back of our mind. Or HBAR is the future of cryptocurrency and a one-stop shop for every narrative: gaming, tokenization, supply, tokenization, real estate. What else? They got partnerships with Spencer Dinwiddie and SocialFi with these SocialFi apps, Saucer Swap. This is literally, and they even got a partnership with ChatGPT. So this is literally, right, a one-stop shop. Not to add a studio for stable coins. So everything that this project do, and when you account that the council still has about 8 slots left where you can see something like maybe Tesla joining the council, I think there's a conversation to be had that down the line we could possibly see a Hadera ETF. So for me, Hadera is a project that's building the foundation of my portfolio. Maybe it gives me a 10x this cycle, but at least I feel comfortable with holding Hadera for more than one cycle. I don't think if Hadera, pumps like it pumps last cycle, I don't think it will dump as much, because you got to account for, right, that the reason that we dumped is we had the FTX capitulation, we had Elon Musk selling Bitcoin, and of course we had the federal hikes. Well, maybe we get one of 4 of those things in the next bear market, right? And maybe Hadera corrects, but it doesn't put in a massive correction like we see in this. And the tokenomics will be even more bullish in multiple cycles. So what Hadera is building tells me that they're here for cycles to come, and I don't got to pressure myself with selling my Hadera tokens in the next cycle. So projects like Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Hadera, just think about the XRP people. These are projects that build your portfolio for cycles to come. So I want to make that clear. I never looked at Hadera as a quick rich type of project. There's projects in my portfolio that I am selling peak bull, but it's not etched in stone that I'm selling Hadera peak bull unless I'm just throwing my hands up and say, hey, I'm done with crypto after this cycle. It is what it is. I'm moving on with my life. So hopefully I explained that well. I can get a little bit long-winded with my explanations, but hopefully you got an understanding of what I was saying. Let's get some more of the comments here. Let's see. I'm writing down so I can do some research. I'm ready to start building out my DeFi wallet. For sure. Feel free. Is Cosmos dead? Nah, Cosmos is the crypto of interoperability. I don't think is dead. Everyone, please smash the like button. Appreciate you, AOKG. These analogies and narratives are very intriguing, and I like the explanation for your formula. Thanks, Billy. Appreciate you, brother. Don't be afraid of tax. That covers devs and marketing when there is no VCs in fair launch. Usually, if waiting till tax is gone, it's 10%. It could be up 30% tax over VC dumping all day. Let's talk about that, because I've seen a lot of people in my interview. So I had an interview with a crypto guy. What's his name? My God. I'm talking about what's his name. I know his name. Goddamn. Mino. aka the FOMO Factory, right? The FOMO Factory. I had an interview. Go check out that interview. And a lot of people were bullish on the project because they understand that it's a potential VC capital project that's allowing you to have exposure to IDOs and ICOs early in the game before entities. This guy's created a meme coin that has its own crypto gaming DeFi wallet, right? Where they're invested into launch pads like Cbdc, Engine Starter, and multiple cryptocurrency games in its earliest stages before they actually become massive. But a lot of people were getting turned off with the project because they were mentioning, well, there's a buy and sell tax. And I think a lot of people have the perception of buy and sell taxes incorrectly, right? What made Vote Inu grow so quickly in the bear market, right? Vote Inu was able to grow so quickly because of their buy and sell tax. Instead of dumping on the community and using these insider wallets and these dev wallets to reinvest into the project through marketing, centralized exchanges, marketing with influencers, they decided to utilize their tax. So when you're utilizing your buy and sell tax to invest back into your project, you're not dumping on the community. You're not taking liquidity from liquidity pools that us our hard-earned money created with these pools, but you're utilizing the buy and sell taxes to build up your cryptocurrency projects. So every time somebody buys and sells with the what do you mean token, you're contributing to the wallet that's being built. So this wallet is being built upon the buy and sell taxes of the retail and whoever buys the cryptocurrency. I think personally it's a genius idea. You know what I mean? And he made a clear statement that makes perfectly sense. People in the States, we can't take advantage of these pre-sales and this project. We really can't take advantage of it because of the security laws. So now you got a community project, right? That's allowing you to be a part of basically what VCs do while having that exposure to the, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to actually, but you know what I'm trying to say. But the gist of what I'm saying is the buy and sell tax is being utilized to build up the cryptocurrency project. So instead of looking like, oh, I got to pay a buy tax to buy, I got to pay a selling tax to sell. Well, if you plan on holding this thing peak bull, and he even said, hey, we're coming to a point to where we've built this portfolio so massive that in the future, we won't even need the buy and sell tax, right? So again, anything could happen. We've seen cryptocurrency say, oh, we're going to modify the tax to 99 sell per tax. You can't sell. But this guy's doxxed. He put himself out there. It's hard for me to say, oh, he could screw us because he's doxxed. I mean, his face is literally on all his videos. So in my example, it's something that I was like, you know what? I'll take a flyer on it. I don't have to think about, man, should I buy Poker Starter? Should I buy Engine Starter? Should I buy Launchpad XYZ? Should I buy Launchpad this? I don't got to think about that because we got a project that's doing it for me. And if you hold a substantial amount of tokens, well, then you can vote on the projects that's being invested into. You can at least have a say. Not saying that, your vote, it matters, but it's not saying it's going to be the end all be all, but at least you can have a say. Tax utilities like L1 ETC for meme, I don't know. Farewell pump top holders. But see, this is the thing, Troy. It's not a meme coin. I mean, you guys got to understand. Go watch the video. I'm not about to sit on here and pump this man bags because I'm not here for that, because I'm not here to pump my bags. I hold the token. Just go watch the damn interview. If you look at the project and say, oh, it's a meme coin, then you haven't done your research. It's not a meme coin. The name and the branding is a meme coin, but the utility and use case far exceeds some of these L1s out there. We got L1s out there that don't have half of the use case and utility that what do you mean token has. So you can't say, oh, it's cool for an L1 token to do it, but it's not cool for a meme coin to do it. Because how do you expect, how do you say, oh, you guys cry, and not saying you, Troy, but people cry. They say, oh, man, these meme coins don't have utility and use case, but how do you expect the meme coin to create a use case if they don't have any revenue? You got to make sense in cryptocurrency. You can't have it one way for one crypto and another way for the next. It just don't work like that. You got to be like this, consistent. If you ain't consistent, then I don't know what to tell you. Millie, where can I find the Tectonic Bastard? Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I didn't put it specifically in the Patreon because we did a live stream, so it is on YouTube. How high do you think Pepe can go? Anywhere between the $50 billion, $100 billion market cap. It has the elite spy. It's gonna pump. It's trusted meme coin. People like Pepe. I thought the same thing. I'm gonna load up my bags on meme coins like $500 at the most, and our dollar cost average small amounts into Ethereum, Bitcoin, BNB, Chronos, maybe 4K. Have you looked at spooky cryptos? No. Well, I don't even like the name. Branding is everything for me. If your name don't pop, hell no. Troy Daniels, yeah, they won't have to sell from wallets to pay for everything. I trust FoMotion. He's Dutch. He's Dutch. I don't understand what you're trying. You said you trust him, but then you said he's a joke. I don't get what you're saying. Troy and Millie for bringing this guy to my awareness. I was uneducated on tax and where it goes. Would you worry about the cryptos on the SEC hit list? Well, what's going on with Gary Gensler tells us that they're warming up the cryptocurrency. I mean, you got to look at it. All of these big guys, I mean, Larry Fink and Elon Musk is probably the only two people you need to know, and they're bullish on Bitcoin. Michael Saylor looks like a genius right now because he bought the lows where everybody said, this is not the bottom. MicroStrategy is going to get liquidated. It's a wrap. Now everybody wants to interview MicroStrategy. So I'm not too worried about the SEC at this apparent time because the states are suffering from a potential government shutdown. They got too much stuff going on. They got to worry about government shutdown. They absolutely have no idea how to tame this inflation. They're wigging it right now. They're just like, they're living meeting by meeting. They have absolutely no plan right now. They're just waking up the day of the meeting like, send it, right? They have no plan. They don't know what they're allegedly. So I can't base people who have no idea what crypto is. I can't go off their opinion on crypto because they don't. It's like me talking to a regular person that says, oh man, crypto is a scam, but you have done no research. You're just going off what the media is talking about. You're going off what happened with FTX, SEC. You have absolutely no idea about financial sovereignty and the ability to have ownership. Why do I say that? I talk to people every day. They're looking crazy like, oh man, you're a crypto guy. Yeah, no, I'm not a crypto guy. I am a asset guy and I am a ownership guy. It's a difference. I'm not a crypto guy. I am a asset guy and I am a ownership guy. And once you understand the aspect of decentralization, well, then you start to warm up on the future of crypto. Because what does JP Morgan got? They got their own coin, right? What these guys came out there and said, oh, Bitcoin is rat poison. But behind the scenes, I'm buying a Bitcoin company, mining company, right? Infrastructure, right? Oh yeah, the coin is shit. The coin is whack. The coin is whack. But let me invest into the infrastructure of Bitcoin. Preach, Millie. I'm dropping alpha for you guys. You're not understanding. I'm learning from you. Thanks for all the explanations, Millie. I know I wasn't talking about FoMotion, a project. I know what his is. He's always jokes about being. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. How did HBAR stay off the SEC hit list? Thanks. Google. Everybody sits at the council. What do you mean? It's kind of blatant. You can say the same thing about Quant. It's a lot of. I mean, it is crazy because I mean, who did we see on the XRP hit list? I mean, I think we seen like Algo, Solana. We seen a lot of projects, but we didn't see Hadera. Well, Hadera has a lot of the biggest names sitting at the council. You think they're gonna let no, they're not. As the years found USD case for HBAR and CB use. I'm not bullish on CBDCs like I used to be. I'm more bullish on the narrative that's against CBDCs, which is privacy, and hence the reason I'm bullish on a Tor protocol. CBDCs. What can I say about CBDCs? Where are we go? it's good to have exposure. So I have exposure to projects that's building CBDC infrastructure. As an investor, I'm kind of like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett doesn't fucking like Bitcoin, but he owns a Bitcoin mining company or is invested. I don't like CBDCs, but I'm invested into CBDC infrastructure. You see how it works? I'm not emotionally attached to the narrative. I'm not emotionally attached to none of these cryptocurrencies. Hence the reason a lot of people bash me because they thought I was emotionally attached to Elon, but I'm not emotionally attached to any of these cryptocurrencies. None. Picture me being emotionally attached to a cryptocurrency and build and saying, "Oh, family, oh, diamond hands," and meanwhile the dev is selling. Picture me doing. You would never picture me doing that ever again. Ever again. Forever, never seen so long until you're gone. Y'all don't know nothing about that. You know what's so funny? We all in this together. It feels good to be amongst a bunch of nerds such as myself. We debate and articulate the crypto market every day. Yeah, have your opinion, man. I'm not trying to sway you guys' opinions to feel like how I feel. I'm just dropping, my opinion. You have your opinion. I respect you guys' opinion. Believe it or not, when you guys comment on my videos and put out different cryptocurrencies, I research those cryptocurrencies. When you comment something negative about a crypto that I'm holding, I go back and I check that red flag and be like, because I'm not emotionally attached. So I check this stuff. So I appreciate you guys just as much. I can't do it without you. Low cap gems. I can show you some of my low cap gems. I know I'm a gem hunter, but I haven't been doing any new research on low cap gems. This is kind of my cheat sheet right here. We still got a few spots that we do want to. We still got a few more spots that we do want to fill here, for my low cap gem list. But these are some of the things that that's either on my watch list or I personally hold in my low cap portfolio. Okay, so we're massively up on some of these projects. So I want to put that out there so you're not chasing green candles. What I would say is, I like a tour. Let me find something that could possibly be the next tour, right? It's probably time to start finding the next this or next that. But a lot of these projects, because they started as low caps or micro caps, they still have a long way to go in comparison to the Moneros, the Algos, the Ethereums, the BNBs. These projects still have a long way to go. A long way to go. Shout out to my boy Dream for doing a massive educational video on dubs. He's easily growing into one of my favorite crypto enthusiasts. Shout out to you, Dream. Shout out to you. Shout out to my boy Crypto Seth. We should be getting Crypto Seth on the stream sometime. Let me see. Did he message me? Did Crypto Seth message me back? He messaged me back. So in one of these days, maybe Wednesday, maybe Sunday, we should have Seth on here. Archie's been so busy. We should be getting Archie on here in the future as well. But this is my my cheat sheet, and just look at the track record. We're up on a lot of these things. If you go back to my other cheat sheet, you'll see some of the projects. I didn't hit on some of these. Tenet didn't do well. What's another one that didn't do well? It's a couple of PRF didn't do well. There's a couple ones that didn't do well. So I'm not here. I'm 100% of my cause. No, I win some, I lose some. I'm never perfect, but for the most part, 60-70% of the time, we hit on some pretty good trades. So I will say that. I will say that. Into his blue chips and gaming areas. And follow me and join his Patreon. Yeah, join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Any opinion on Cardano and Midnight for the W? What is Midnight? I never heard of that one. ADA, never really been a fan of ADA. I'm not a fan of Charles Hockinson. I don't like to see founders get on YouTube and talk bad about other founders. That's shows me that's sort of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? You got that's like an insecurity of your project, right? You get up here and you talk bad about another project to lift up your project. I don't like that. That's why I've been a big fan of Jerry Bansfield, but I just don't like how he pumps his projects but trying to deflate everybody else's projects. I don't like that technique, right? I typed too fast. Sorry for the misspelling. Broke, however, quit a nice paying job to move my wife closer to her fam, and being a felon is hard to find work. I appreciate the honesty, Troy. But it's another great job starting 27th, maybe just for a year. Yeah. I think we all have our. If you're in crypto right now, you probably got your time frame on how long you plan on being in the matrix. I can't personally say my time frame, but yes, we do. Time frames in the matrix do expire. So Cardano, back to Cardano. Do you go to amusement park and ride rides that don't have that? When you go to a music park, are you going to get on a ride that has no people riding it, right? You go to a music park and it's literally you're the only person there. So that's how you got to look at for some of these layer ones. Go to GitHub. I'll give you some alpha right here. Go to GitHub every month. This is how you find the best layer ones in the space. That's how I found Coolgy. These two technos. I'm dropping some alpha right now. So tune in, grab paperwork, screenshot, whatever you got to do. First and foremost, GitHub. Go to GitHub every month and check the top 10 cryptocurrencies by developer activity. Go to GitHub. Repeat. Go to GitHub. Check the top 10 every month. Do this every month. Check the top 10 developer activity. That will give you an opportunity to understand what projects have the most activities of developers. And Millie, what does that mean? What does that mean? This is what it means. It means that they're constantly upgrading. They're constantly cleaning out the bugs. They're constantly upgrading the security. They're constantly making updates to the ecosystem. And guess what? The more developer activity, the more demand of the project. So developers don't work for fucking free. If you got a project that has massive developers, these guys got to be compensated, right? So it shows that the project is continuously growing because they can continue to afford developers. So you want to make sure these projects are top 10 in developer activity. Top 10. This is why a lot of people are not hip on Vega Protocol, but it's going to be massive. Always top 10. Top 10 in developer activity. Another indicator is TVL. Every month, check your TVL, some of these layer ones. Check the TVL. Make sure the TVL is rising. It doesn't have to be fast, but or even consistent. But if you see the TVL decreasing, it's a red flag right there. Once I'm working, I'm going to Patreon. Man, my Patreon is but you can get into Patreon for $4.99. You won't see the videos, but you can still be a part of the text and different things. And I do sometimes put videos for the lower tiers if that's what you're interested in. But I do have the highest tier where you get one-on-ones. I do have a one-on-one scheduled on Sunday. So if you are part of the highest tier, don't be shy, man. Schedule a one-on-one. You know what I mean? I try to, really stick around the Patreon at nighttime. At nighttime, I'm doing videos for the Patreon if I'm not too tired. But yeah. How high for Frax share? Now, Frax share. Let's go into Frax share because that is a sleeper when talking about tokenization. Not a lot of people talk about Frax share, right? I think Frax share is a very bullish project. And I don't believe they even had a bull run just yet. So let's check out Frax share. Let's go to the all-time chart. So, at the all-time high, Frax share was like almost, $40-50? It's $7 right now. $500 million market cap. So it's not at $1 billion yet, but it's still a lot of growth. We need to know the max supply, but we know the circulating supply is 75 million. So this is a project that, if it has massive demand, could possibly, right, hit anywhere from $100 or higher, just based off the tokenomics. Let's go to the market cap. Is it massive inflation? Well, this would probably be, this is the issue right here with Frax share. Right now, I'm bullish on Frax share, but I have a problem with the dilution and inflation aspect of Frax share. I don't like this. I don't like when I look at the price, it's being suppressed because of tokens being, put out there and reminted and dumped into the system. So outside of the tokenomics, I like what Frax share is. Maybe they have to do this, and I'm thinking they have to do this to kind of like what we seen with Terra Luna Classic. Terra Luna. If we go here to Frax, they actually have a stable coin. So maybe we got a lot of inflation in dilution because they have this stable coin that they need to keep at $1. So why can Frax go anywhere from $100 to $1,000 in the next bull cycle? The stable coin. If this stable coin sees massive demand, what did we see from Terra Luna? The stable coin sent Terra Luna parabolic because people was using the stable coin as arbitrage to invest into Anchor protocol, and it was making huge APY and huge APR. Literally go back in the history of the last bull run. Everybody was talking about, I'm utilizing Terra Luna Kazakh and USDC, and I'm, arbitrage USDC to put that into Anchor protocol, and I'm making 18% this, 19%. They was making huge money throughout this strategy. So if we see heavy demand from the stable coin, right? Because a lot of and I will say this, a lot of the decentralized stable coins will see a lot of liquidity, because when the bull run comes around, nobody's going to want to use USDC. It's very, very, very centralized. Tether, it's a, hit or miss with Tether, because they're always fight. Tether is always in the boxing ring with the FUD and SEC, right? They literally call Tether the mafia. And speaking of Tether, they have been minting a lot of Tether tokens, so that is an indicator that we could be real close to the bull run, where you see these Tether tokens being minted at a large and a fast rate. But if this stable coin here does well, right, and it reaches billions of dollars, then you will see a massive move from Frax here. And I think tokenization and the growth of their stablecoin will be the reason why Frax grows. So if people find out there's a strategy where they can earn interest utilizing Frax and some other, yield-bearing token, this project has massive utility, right? And it's also listed on like crypto.com and stuff like that. And I don't think it even had a bull run yet. I don't think it even had a bull run yet. Sorry, something in my eye, guys. So that's my synopsis here on Frax here. Also have a question about Reddit Moons and Reddit Fortnite bricks. Is there a reason for us to buy now since Reddit dropped them, and why should we buy like the wait? Well, right now Reddit is in the midst of pumping, because there was news that came out yesterday that they finally renounced the contract, so that no one owns the contract of renounce. So it's now it's like really a community token. They said it was a community token. It was used for like you get Reddit tokens and you contribute to the ecosystem of the Reddit, but they kind of like went away from the ecosystem because they said that, well, Moon is too volatile, so we can't continue to pay out Moon because this is not sustainable. We rather use cash. Well, now that makes Reddit more centralized, and because the contract on Moons is renounced, well, now Moons is more decentralized. So now a lot of people are hyped up again, especially the people that follow crypto.com, because it's like, oh, we got a crypto.com token that's renounced, that dropped 90%, and now we can get back in. So if we go to check out Moons, you can see upon the news, we're seeing a massive pump. I don't know if Bricks pumped, but I know Moons did. Right, and yeah, it pumped 200% in the day because of this news. 200% in the day, family. So yeah, that's what we're seeing for Moons, and I would just watch it. I wouldn't run into a project that's up 198%, but I would. Let's see, if Bricks didn't pump, then you probably should. Well, yeah, Bricks is 26% on the day, so even Bricks pump. So if you got into Moon when it dumped and you truly believe like, hey, this is an opportunity, you made a salute to you. You killed that trade. You eye to eye, Captain. But if you're chasing the green candle, I would be very, very cautious. Very, very cautious. Very, very cautious on Moons. All right. Do you have Solano? No, I don't have Solano phone. I am buying the Tor router, Tor relay. I'm buying, it's going to be $250. I'm buying that, and I will use that to earn a Tor protocols. That's what I plan on doing as far as product and revenue. Yeah, 200%, man. 200%. Boet, I can't give you a price potential for Frax here. I go off market cap. So 10 billion market cap, 20 billion market cap is in play for Frax here. What else do we have here? We made it out the poorhouse, baby. No more no more webcams. We mirrorless now, baby. We mirrorless. We got us a nice good lens. We made it out the poorhouse. We made it out the poorhouse. I couldn't have made it out the poorhouse without y'all. So we made it out the poorhouse, and now we working on mansions, baby. And everybody that's part of the community, we all gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. I still hold donut, but it still ain't hit. I never even heard of that, man. I never heard of that one. What else we got here? Only for about an hour. Appreciate everybody that's been showing love to the stream. We got 40 viewers in here. We're constantly growing, man. We're constantly growing, so I do appreciate that. If you are in a stream, make sure that you like and subscribe. Share this stream. And right now we're going to do a commercial break. I don't know if they've been doing commercial breaks anyway on the stream, but we're going to do a commercial break and kind of like I like a router too. Do you know when they Q1 of 2024, a Tor protocol allegedly they should be dropping that the Tor relays. And actually I'm gonna pull it up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. What I will be buying here. And 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pull this up on the screen here. 1 freaking second. 1 freaking second here. I wish everybody, everybody, everybody. Yeah, the Patreon is growing, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all really, yo, the community is coming together. The Discord, I also got a free Discord. But the Patreon and the Discord has been growing. Salute to Kashe and Honda and my boy Crypto Loser, all those guys in the Discord that's really welcoming everybody and making everybody feel comfortable, man. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Because I'm not accessible in the Patreon as much as I want to be with my schedule. And you guys, and salute to Pal AI, you guys really keep it easy. Easy pickings. So I'm running the Patreon. Hey, yo, KG, we need to see you more in the Discord. And you can join the Patreon for free for like what, I don't know how long it's free before you gotta pay, but then you gotta pay. I be seeing y'all getting away with, you know, let me get the freebie and then I'll hop back in, you know, when I I be seeing y'all. Yo, this is one person that literally swaps between tiers. I'm not gonna say no names, but if you watching the stream, you know, I be seeing you. You be swapping between tiers. I be like, yeah, this guy, yeah, one day he's one tier, the next day he's this tier. Look, I appreciate everybody. I do appreciate everybody. I just dropped the Patreon in the chat, so that's the commercial break there. A Tor relay. Show you guys what I'm buying once it drops. Because once everybody sees, they're gonna be like, Millie, you done earned all these Tor relays. Very premium metallic caching. All right. So this is what I'm buying right here, y'all. This is what you plug into your router, right? And you contribute to the Tor ecosystem. And if you watched my video on my live stream where we broke this down using Dream's video, salute to Dream. Go check out his video. Probably the best Tor video you're going to see out there. And Kashay can pretty much account for what I'm saying. But this is what we will be buying when it drops. It's $250, right? It's very, you don't need to know how to have no tech experience. I mean, you don't got to know how to, plug it in. You just plug it in and instantly you're contributing to the Tor ecosystem, right? And this Tor relay, what it does is it allows you to manage the private roads. So with the internet, the web is consistent of public roads and private roads. And if you know about Tor's been around a while. It gives you a chance to utilize the web in a private, anonymous, but safe manner where people can't steal your information. It's bigger than just privacy. People think like, oh, privacy means criminal. No, privacy does not mean fucking criminal. There's entities, Amazon, that do things in private encrypted ways. Why you think you can't find out third parties that Amazon gets some of their products from? Or why you think law firms send messages in a encrypted way when working with their clients? This has been happening for years. You're not calling a law firm a fucking criminal, right? Why do you think in some cases it takes years for you to find out who's donated to your favorite president, right? They're utilizing Tor, but Tor is extremely slow. It's slow. It's been around for years, but it's slow. It's not fast enough. So people be like, man, this is not fast enough for me on the internet. So they'd rather utilize the regular internet. Well, a Tor protocol, it's like a layer 2 that's helping scale Tor relay. HNT tried to do this with their Wi-Fi, right? They tried to create this system where everybody can utilize HNT helium for Wi-Fi 5G, right? They tried to scale 5G, right? And HNT was able to go to a $5 billion market cap. I told y'all about a Tor around a $70 million market cap. It's been pumping ever since, right? So in totality, what we're doing, right, is you plug it in, and every private road has the flag guy that makes sure that the road is running smooth, so nobody's crashing into each other, nobody's being exposed as far as their privacy. Everything is running smooth. So what you do is you're helping scale Tor relay by plugging this up into your router. And as you help scale Tor relay, you get compensated in Tor tokens. So as an investor, I'm already invested. Now I'm getting free house money. I'm getting free Randy just for contributing to the ecosystem. There's other projects where you can do the same thing. People just don't understand. I mean, staking is an example of how staking works, right? So for $250, you're going to see me earning Tor tokens on a house, right? I'm going to be earning these Tor tokens, and people are going to be like, dang, how did you get your Tor bag up so fast? Well, this is how. Well, I'm going to get one of those too, Millie. And I'm going to get one. And then you might see a huge buy where institutions buy this thing at a wholesale fashion. Well, in return for you contributing to the ecosystem, you'll notice how a Tor has constantly grown. So they started out with like 100 people running the Tor relays. I think they're at like 2,000, right? And this is why you're seeing massive buying pressure, because as the ecosystem grows of Tor relays, right? The more people that's contributing to the ecosystem, the more people join the ecosystem, the more Tor tokens get accumulated, the more the word of mouth gets out there like, oh, I'm getting this, I'm earning this. The more the demand goes up. And when the demand outweighs the supply, you get a chart like this. And you can see the bullish tokenomics, 86% of the max tokenomics. So this is why people say, well, a Tor only goes up. That's why, right? That's why. And I want to make this clear. Before you buy any token, before you buy a Tor token, you're watching this, if you choose, buy $1 or $2 of it and then sell it. Always, this is a pro tip that nobody says in crypto. And this is why people get wrecked. They go just, oh, I like that token. Oh, yeah, I'm going to buy that. And then you can't sell. So buy $1, $2 first, and then make sure you can sell. Very simple. Make sure you can sell. Make sure that way you know how much slippage you got to use. You know how it works for you to sell. Because guess what? Back in the day, I made that mistake with Elon Goat token. I bought a whole bunch of fucking Elon Goat token, and then I couldn't sell it because I didn't understand slippage, and I didn't use my brain and be like, let me make sure I can actually, if I'm going to buy this, if I'm going to buy thousands of dollars or something, at least make sure you can buy and sell it, not just buy it, right? So pro tip for you guys. Hopefully you guys understand why I'm choosing to buy this little piece of hardware here. And that's what we'll be doing. And I'll pretty much, we'll do a little journey together. And see, and you know, I'm not worrying about putting out the little $250, right? I'll be the example. So I'll put out the $250. I'll figure out how everything works. We'll take notes on the journey, and I'll let you guys know if it's worth it. If it's worth it. If it's not, you know, maybe this shit just It tanks, you know, anything can happen. I'm not saying that it's just etched in stone either. I want to make that clear. Any of my picks that I'm bullish on, I'm not saying it's etched in stone. Anything can tank. Let's go over my 4 horsemen here. We can go into PAL. And I guess I'll cover PAL. And this should be the last one. PAL, you can see here, PAL, up 22% on the day, right? Very, very simple. It's being integrated across cryptoverse. You can go check it out yourself. Everybody uses PAL. If you got a crypto project, if you got a crypto Discord, you got a Telegram, everybody use PAL. You can literally go down. What the hell happened? They took all their posts down? That doesn't sound or seem right. Twitter just be throwing me off sometimes. Okay, now it's like, man, come on. You'll cause people to sell. What are they talking about? Oh, integrations, right? All you see is PAL integration. As you know, there we go. Another example. As some of you may know, we received $200K from Google for Startups Cloud program. This is why when I made the video about PAL joining the NVIDIA startup program, so many people ask, is it real? Is it real? This is NVIDIA. They are about to help this project grow. NVIDIA ran to $1 billion market evaluation. If PAL AI was able to get through the doors with NVIDIA, that is freaking massive. They just got $200K from Google for their startup, right? If you just go down their tweets, all you're seeing is integration with PAL. PAL is now integrated into Champs. PAL is now integrated into Kingdom. PAL is now integrated, and they got a huge revenue share coming. PAL is now integrated. PAL is now integrated. PAL is now integrated. Every crypto PAL, I can't make this up. And it's like people still don't understand supply and demand. They over here asking me about crypto projects that have absolutely no demand. Cryptocurrencies pump based off supply, demand, and hype. And when you mix those recipes together, you got the perfect pie. You got the perfect pie. Pow, 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 pow. I ain't talking pow. I ain't talking about it no more, man. I ain't talking about it no more, man. I'm done. Pow. I'm not talking about it no more. I'm done with it. Yeah, AOKG. NVIDIA. Elon Goat, that's what's up. Yeah, I lost a lot of money with Elon Goat. But it's okay. I don't even know what happened to that project. I don't even know what happened to that project. And again, this is not shield. These are projects I actually hold. You buy what you want to buy. I'm not asking you to buy what I want to buy. You buy what you want to buy. Yeah, they got a partnership with NVIDIA, and now they just received $200K from Google. Probably why you seen that massive move on the day. And BitRock, very bullish on BitRock. Ty Thompson, what do you do? Good to have you. Yeah, they were doing something with 5G, Troy McDaniels. So how do we use Tor device to earn crypto and that currency goes directly to my wallet? I can't answer that question yet, AOKG, because I don't have the relay. But I think there's people that's already using their own devices, so it's not necessarily you have to actually have Tor device. Tor device is for the people like us that don't have no experience. But if you already have experience in running Tor relay and routers, there's people already doing it, and they're earning their Tor protocols. But I haven't done it yet, so I got to get to doing it to give you an answer on that. Hey, OKG, I'm going to probably get 2, maybe 3. A Tor going to be a game changer. Kashay, let y'all know. Where did you get by PAL? Uniswap swap, ETH swap, MetaMask. I remember you saying something about 2 PC graphics card manufacturers, but I'm lost now. So confused. Jasmine, wait, what? NVIDIA? Yeah, bullish on Jasmine. I would also watch the Elon token. Elon token. Let's actually go into the charts here and see where we at. A lot of people are complaining about the dip, but they say, "Oh man, I missed the pump." Well, you missed the pump, and you see how fast pump that Elon can pump. And my computer is slowing down, so I'm probably gonna close this stream down in a few. But you can see here, Massive. I don't want to say massive, but massive dump from Elon, right? Massive dump for Elon. It looks like you want to erase the bear cross erase the golden cross and give a bear cross on the daily, which would be absolutely hard for the community. But the stock RSI is resetting on the daily, so I would look. You see, I got my buy zone set right here at this support at about 1.5. We got support at 1.5. Two things is going to happen. He's just going to break that support, and we're going to have to turn 1.5 into resistance, or it's going to bounce off support. Stock RSI has not reset. It's peak bearish, so we don't know what may happen. I'm seeing some wick candles, but again, for the Warren Buffett mentality people, massive opportunity. It looks like the golden cross is trying to reject itself because it was curling up, but now it's rejecting as a lot of people are getting flooded out the project. And the hack had nothing to do with Elon. It was all on Polynex and, these exchanges, man. They literally be messing stuff up, man. But could be opportunity here, could be more pain. We'll have to see. So I want to close out the stream with that. Damn, I didn't even show y'all. So let me show you guys. Absolutely right there. So you see it right there. All right, so back to what I was saying. I'll repeat it one more time for the people in the back. Golden cross looked like it wants to get rejected, which tells me more pain could possibly be on the way. But we do have this in our back pocket on the daily. We got a reset on the stock side, but it's not confirmed bearish. We want to see what happens with these moving averages. And we do have support here at, what's this? Where's the support here at about 1.415, so 1.3, around 1.3613. We do have that support here. So we'll just have to see if Elon falls into my next buy zone here before another nice move from Elon, because I think it will make a nice move. I just think a lot of people got a little bit wrecked here. And I don't want to say wrecked, but a little bit anxious because of what happened with Polynex and not Elon. So could be opportunity, could be more pain. We don't know. We would have to get more confirmation. I'll continue to update you guys on this. But you got to stop overreacting, right? You got to stop overreacting on some of these projects. You'll see, I didn't change my whole, I just be chilling right now. We're not going to overreact. So that's what we got for that. Where do you find PAL? What's Google Play? Wouldn't hurt their bottom line. Nah, Google Cloud is running nodes with multiple projects. They actually said at the Hadera Council, so keep that in mind. But we've been going for an hour. I'm going to holler at you guys. Come chill with me in the Patreon. I don't know if I have time to make another video for the rest of the day. I might make something quick to give y'all around 3 o'clock. We'll just see how that goes. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. Consider checking out the Patreon. Consider checking out the free Discord. And again, can't do this without y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next one.